Today's Halloween challenge is asking our dog to hold a pumpkin bucket.
So the first things first in teaching a hold is that we're not going to do it on the item we want, we're going to do it on a random item. So this is just a piece of hosepipe. And what we're going to do is mark and reward any interaction and any steps towards putting your mouth or your dog's mouth around this. So it may not be that they instantly grab it, they might. If they do, great. But it's not about necessarily, say, grabbing it, it's about the steps towards it. So I'm simply going to offer this to Murphy. If he opens his mouth, I'm going to mark and reward that. If he sniffs it, I'm going to mark and reward it. So it steps towards what eventually wants. At the moment, it's any interaction with it gets a mark and reward. So I'm just going to offer it out. Good boy. And instantly he holds it, which is perfect. He likes to hold things, not pumpkin baskets. So we'll see that in a second. So again, I'm going to offer it. And our aim is like there, he dropped it. So it's like a little test for me to see where he's thinking about this. So we're going to offer it. Good boy. And we want to make sure that he's going to hold it and keep hold of it and not spit it out. Good boy. Now, if your dog doesn't put their mouth around it and open up straight away, that's absolutely fine. It may be that, good boy. So notice there, he put his mouth around it. He's now putting his chin on it. He's going, hang on, it can't be this easy. It's a beautiful chin, it's a beautiful paw, but it's not quite what I want, is it? So now he's working through all the, hang on, was I really right the first time? Just give you a moment to work through it, see if he does the right thing. And it's not, which is fine. So now I'm going to go back a step. This is great, this is all learning. So there, did you notice he put it towards his teeth? So it's like, right, towards your teeth is going to get you some treats. Now, obviously, I could say hold to him because he knows it, but where's the fun in that? And we want him to work it out, see if he can do it without cue. So again here, whenever he puts his chin towards it, his mouth towards it, I'm going to go, yep, it's something like that, mate. It's something like that. And see if he... Good boy. So if you notice there, he nibbled. So if he nibbled the end of it, that'll do. He's trying all the things out. He's working out what he thinks he should do with it. You're looking at my hand. It's not that. We can do it laying down, doesn't matter. And again there, he nibbled. So the nibbling is what we're going to mark and reward. Sit up. Good boy. It's just easier for the camera if you sit. So again there, the paw went down. Nose went towards it. That's what we're looking for. And he's trying to nudge it with his nose. And again, because he's done that a couple of times, I'm just going to ignore that a second. But he knows what to do with it, because we saw he did it straight off. He's now second guessing it. And he's going, are you sure it's that? Because you haven't said that's what I'd like. So we're now going back to any interaction. I'm just showing my hands empty with the treat, because he's like, why can't I just have a treat? You've got to work for it a little bit. He's trying all these different things out. You notice he's nudging, he's pouring. He's nudging, he's boring. We're just going to ignore and see if he then works it out. Because there's nothing wrong with letting your dog get it wrong. Because sometimes they need to get it wrong. And we need to just have a little bit of patience. Good boy. I'm very just slowly marking there. Sit. Notice there again we're getting this open mouth, which is really nice. That time we didn't, we just got teeth opening near it. And that time again we're putting it back in our mouth. So it's these small steps that are going to build up towards us holding on to. I dropped one, yeah, freebie. Great, so now we're getting our mouth around it. And then a couple of times we're forgetting and we're sniffing, that's absolutely fine. Anything that is close to what we want. Good boy. So if you notice, after a couple of times, Murphy starts getting confused. So after a couple of times, again, we're just going to throw a treat away, gives him a movement break, means he has like a little moment to stop and think. And then when he comes back, he puts his mouth around it again. So again, this is really important to work out how often does my dog need a break? Because we could practice this for hours on end, but it's going to get quite boring. And his brain will start to get mushy. And that's when we start to see unwanted behaviours or them struggling with something they were previously okay with. So like there, he's nudged it again a couple of times, getting poory, nudging it, poory. So then I go back to, okay, just the nudge will do. And then have a little movement break. And then straight away he comes back and puts his mouth around it. So this is really important to work out. When and where does your dog get to that point when they need that break? Good boy. So when your dog is starting to put their mouth around it, we can then ignore the lesser behaviours and only mark and reward the good strong holds. So nice. So he's putting it there right in the back of his mouth, which is lovely. A little nibble that time. You were fine. So we know now 2 times. That's what we've got. 2 times and then you go, look, I'll do it wrong. So when he comes back, we're going to ask him to do it twice, because then we get a really nice hold. Good boy. So 1. Oh, you dropped it. 2, good boy. And this time, we're then going to let him go off and be free for a sec to give him that movement break so that we're working at his optimum 2 goes. And then it makes sure we're getting 2 strong behaviours or 2 strong bits of progress rather than any wishy-washies. That was nice that time. So I tested it that time just to do a 3rd one, just to see what he'd do. And because we're going at a lower frequency, that 3rd time he actually tried a bit harder. So when they are happy putting it fully in their mouth, good boy, you can start to commentate hold. So we're pairing the word with the action. Hold. Good boy. Oh, boy. Good boy. So the next step is when they're putting it in their mouth, we then let go and mark and reward. So our aim is to get that click in before he drops it, or to try and grab it again before he drops it. Can you sit around this way so I can see you? Good boy. Good boy. Very nice. And we're still going to reward. Good boy. And sometimes you'll drop it, sometimes you won't catch it, sometimes you won't get to it in time, sometimes you'll drop it before you click. That's absolutely fine. It's going to happen. Good boy. We're just getting those 2 or 3 seconds. Hold. You're not going to do it that time. Did I not feed you enough? Good boy. Really nice. Once more. Oh, hold. Good boy. And each time we are working on the duration of how long he will hold this for. Good boy. Okay, so what I've done now is taken that nice little bit of hose pipe, I've put it round the handle of the bag so that it feels familiar to Murph. And then we're going to do exactly the same activity. He's going to go probably back to the basics because the bag's a bit strange. So straight back to the basics, exactly what we were doing before. That early engagement with that pipe, putting your mouth around it, is rewarded. It's just about, there's a little bag dangling from it now. Yes, good boy. Good lad. Good. Yes, good lad. Boy. So as you can see, this is still a work in progress, but with a little bit of assistance of transferring this hose pipe onto the handle, we've got familiarity, but difference. So now we're working on, now we've most worked out I can hold the pipe with this dangling thing. We're now working on that duration of rewarding the really good clamps down, ignoring the kind of bitey bits, and only marking and rewarding the good chomp, and then starting to build up that duration. Like that. Sit. Sit. Wait. Hold. Good boy. And there we have our dog holding a pumpkin bucket. Thank you. Good boy. The purpose of this, I mean, a hold itself is quite fun and useful. You can use it for many activities, but for this purpose, obviously, your dog carrying their own little Halloween bucket. Oh, now you want to hold it loads. Your dog carrying their own Halloween bucket is really cute, and it's a really nice photo if you can get them to sit and pose. And now Murph's having a wonderful time carrying the bucket around.